Let's understand how sportsbooks set their lines and what these odds mean to you as a sports bettor. Welcome to Juice Bets. My name's Trevor, and in this video, we're going to go over what odds mean, how that will affect you as a sports bettor, and what fair odds mean. Okay, so the first thing to understand is fair odds, and basically, fair odds is kind of what what you would think it would mean is that the odds of an event happening and the actual odds that it happened, right? So if we were to assume, right, that even money, right, so even odds, so plus 100 or just 100, right? That means that there is no favor, there's no one side that's favored of the other, and so the probability of the percent that it will hit, right, the bet will win is 50%. That makes sense, right? And so if we were to do, let's say minus 200, right, that means that it's it's 1 out of 2. So that basically means that every 2 out of 3 times it hits, so it's 66% probability. And finally, let's do plus 200, meaning 2-to-1 odds. So that means that out of 3 times it plays, it only hits one time, but you're getting 2-to-1 odds, so it balances it out. So one thing to take away from these fair odds is that basically the line, right? So the line that's getting set here, the odds, is
a few moments later.
I just got my cat Dave interrupting me here. Is a direct correlation to the probability to hit. When you adjust the odds, it adjusts the probability that your bet's going to win. So that is fair odds. Now, when sportsbooks create a line, they use something called Vig or juice, or basically a tax on the line. So that means that when a sportsbook is setting a line, they want to make sure that regardless of what happens, they're going to be making money, right? So they want to set a line where instead of setting both sides at, let's say it's a completely even matchup between two teams, and both sides technically should be plus 100. What sportsbooks will do is make it at minus 110, right? They'll do minus 110 be on both sides. So regardless of what happens, they will earn a little bit of money, because if it's minus 110 on both sides and someone puts in $100 on each side, right? One sports bettor will win, right? But they don't get paid out their entire amount that they bet because it's minus. So they'll only get paid out like about $90, whereas the other one will lose and the sportsbook will make the $100. So there's a spread on that. That's what sportsbooks will do. They will never give you fair odds, right? They will give you the VIG or the tax on those odds. So that's what fair odds are. And to understand how the sportsbooks will set these lines, basically they put millions of dollars into databases and number crunching and all of that kind of stuff that's way over my head. But basically they put in so much money that their odds in general are quite accurate. Obviously there are differences, and that's where we get value from, but let's assume that their odds are accurate. So if you remove the VIG or the juice from them, then you get your fair odds, right? So one thing to keep in mind is that sportsbooks will give you, they will never give you the fair odds. There's always a tax on them. And so what's important is to understand how to calculate fair odds, right? And so we'll get into that in a future video here, but that's basically what odds are, how they correlate directly to percentages, and how sportsbooks will set them using fair odds. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one.